Hey, what's going on? All right, been a minute. Hopefully, I got that all worked out. So, welcome to untilit.works. It's a study group, an online study group that I made to help me get things done. And so, hopefully, everything's working. I've been traveling for like the past month, so I normally travel on Sundays, so I haven't been able to actually do one of these in a while. And so, yeah, this I'm glad to see it still works though, for the most part. Look like it's still working, which is awesome. So, all right, let's get into it. Um, so, like I said, welcome to untilit.works. This is where you can come through and work on whatever it is that you've been meaning to work on. And so, it is my hope that I might have to figure another time where I can do these because Sundays doesn't seem to work. So if you're seeing this and you have a specific time, come through and let me know. But all right. So okay, until it dot works. When it does happen, it's consisting of ciphers. And each cipher is like a 3-hour block, right? And within each cipher, we have sessions. There's two types of sessions. There's the break session and the work session. Depending on when you joined, you may have just came out of a work session where about 45 minutes of just focused time working on what you're working on, right? Then we have the break sessions, which is this, where we pop on and be like, hey, go ahead, stretch. You know what I mean? Walk around, do whatever, drink some water, do what you got to do. Even though you should probably be drinking water during your work session, but all right. But it's a good time just to kind of like not work on what you're working on, like kind of let your brain just float and just kind of relax a little bit. So, with that, so this is the break session. You see the video with my face on there. Below that, you'll see that you may need to click play to start the stream because depending on when you jump into these break sessions, browsers don't allow for auto play videos with audio, and so you may need to click play to get it started. Also, you'll see the open closed caption. And right now I'm using speech recognition, the speech recognition API to turn my words into text that will pop up hopefully in that section that shows up. Then below that, we have the add a clip and create a highlight video. So if there's ever anything that you found interesting that happens during these break sessions, you can add a clip. It's like a 5-second clip and you get 5 of those. And so then when you're done, you can click create a highlight video. And so what that'll do is in the back end, once I hit stop broadcast, it'll take the recording the video, take your timestamps, and cut out and put together your own like highlight video that you can then share on social media or what have you. So kind of a thing I made. So you can check it out if you want to. Let's see here. All right, going to yeah, all right. I can just do that. Just think about this now. I can just go right into this. Yeah. All right. So that's the work. Oh, and then you see like a countdown timer. That's countdown to when the next work session happens. Then you can see you can join the room if you so choose to join and chat with us or ask a question. All right. Cool. So yeah. So I don't know. I didn't realize this before. I could just do this from here. Interesting. It's amazing what like a month off will show you perspective. So let's talk about the work session. And this is funny because I actually had like a separate screen that I was using before for the work session, but it's like this screen as well. So what'll happen is once work time begins, you'll be sent back to a page that looks like this. The background may be different because it's just a randomly selected image that I have from an API. So upper right hand corner, we have the menu where you can go to the home, you can go to the shop. Subscribe has all the listings of the upcoming ciphers. Again, I've been traveling, so there's only like for today. And then you can log out if you're logged in. If you're not logged in, you can log in. All right. On the other side, towards the left, we have a Bandcamp player. And I have it set up to where artists that I know submitted some music for me to use in random projects. And so they show up here. So you click play, You'll be able to play it. It'll go from like artist to artist, like randomly like order of tracks. It's a random order, not randomly order. I'm tired. All right. So then it's a Bandcamp player, so you can buy the music, you can share the music, and I also have this link here so we can help spread the word by sending a tweet. All right. Towards the center, we have the to-dos section, because what are you going to work on if you don't know what you're going to work on? How you can get things done, right? And so you, where it says add a task, you have the task, and you can either hit enter or the plus sign. It'll show up here. You'll be able to edit it by clicking the actual task. You can mark it as complete, and then you can also delete it by clicking the X. All right. And then what happens is all the done items go into done, and then you click done, and you see all the tasks completed. Once everything's all said and done, you can click the Twitter icon, and it'll open up Twitter in a new browser that will list all the things you got done, like little nice green check marks next to them. It feels kind of good. They'd be like, oh, I got some stuff done. All right. What else? Oh, another countdown timer. That countdown to when the next break session happens. View tutorials. Now, I'm a developer advocate at Vonage, and so I have some tutorials there that I think are pretty cool. And one of them is like you create an application, you put in your phone number, and you hit dial, I think it is. I don't remember. It's been a while. And it'll actually call the real world phone number, and you'll be able to have a conversation through the browser. I think that's cool. There's also one the opposite way, where you have your phone, your real world phone, you call a virtual number. You build an application to where you can pick up that call and have a conversation. Then we have one where there's the audio. You create an application, log into the application, two different users, one calls the other, and you have a conversation in the browser. Cool stuff. I also have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin project. From what I understand, they give like a good overview of what it is to be in like web development, and gives you like a good idea of what to expect. And if you like it, you can spend more time and or money delving deeper into it, and maybe turn it into a career, kind of like how I did. You know what I'm saying? So it was a thing I did before, and I went to a boot camp to see if I could turn it into a passion. And so I always like coding, been coding for a minute, didn't know what I didn't know, went to the boot camp, and then made a profession. All right, that's about me. All right, so then we have the Hako. I'll show that coming up. And then we have the show and tell sign up. So there's something that you found interesting, you'll be able to click that button, sign up for show and tell, and then it's like a lightning talk for like 5-10 minutes about whatever you found interesting, and that's it. And then right there where it says highlight, remember that highlight video that you were creating before and you submitted? Well, first it says status submitted, and then when it's all ready in the back end and is ready to be viewed, you'll be able to click view, then open up a preview. You can check it out. You'll also be able to download it, and then also send a tweet with it. So by clicking a link, send in a tweet. Now, Twitter sometimes shows the video, sometimes it doesn't. So what I've been doing is I download the videos because I post them to Instagram anyway, but I also attach them to the tweet, so that way I know it always shows. So there's that. All right. So now talking about the Hakos. Hako stands for help a coder/creator out, right? And so if you want to view the Hakos that are been created, you click view, it'll show you them, right? Now, if you click create, you'll have a form that looks like this. You enter the title, 3 keywords to help somebody understand what it is that you need help with or that you want feedback on. You click create, and then that'll give you a link to your very own Hako, which is like a room. You can copy the URL, or you can click to share it on Twitter. Now, when you join your Hako, it looks like this, where you have the title at the top. You can leave the Hako. You can open the menu to see who else is in the Hako. We also have a countdown timer here. You can also copy the URL just in case if you forget and you want to send it out again. Then also you can click to share on Twitter again. Now, when a person clicks that link to join, they just don't join, they request to join your room. And so you'll see them pop up under pending here. Then you can either, you'll be able to click the username to see what they logged in with, either Twitter or GitHub, and you can kind of decide, make an informed decision whether or not you want to let that person into your room. So if you approve the person, they'll show up under approved, But if they turn out to be a terrible person, you can still ban them, all right, by clicking the ban button. Now, as the owner of the room, only you can share your screen, because the whole point of it is you showing where you're stuck or what you want feedback on and getting the information that you need. It's not about like showing other stuff. And so that's what you can do there. Then we have a chat room, like a text chat, where you can just talk with each other. I also have it to where you can enable audio chat. And so with that, they'll turn on your microphone and use your microphone to speak with anybody in the room. And another person can enable their audio chat. So that way you'll be able to hear them as well as you're talking, right? And so for people who don't have it on, it will, I use a speech recognition API to turn your speech into text and then send that to the text chat so other people can follow along. All right, so you can have an audio conversation, but the people who are just with the text chat can still read along. Then I also have text to speech. So if you're not looking at your screen and you still want to kind of keep up, all the things that enter the text chat will be read aloud in the computer voice thing. So that's pretty cool. All right, what else? So yeah, so your Hako will show up in the section when you click view. And then also for a person that's coming in, you can also click the creator's name of the Hako, check out their profiles, again, with Twitter or GitHub, and see if it's a room that you kind of want to join. And I think that's it. Yeah, cool. All right. I got through that a lot faster than normal. I probably forgot some stuff, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, so I'm going to get y'all back to work because I got stuff I'm working on here, doing some post radio show stuff. And so, yeah, I'm actually knocking these out kind of early. Very good. All right, so I'm going to send you all off with some traveling music. And this is, let me just create this highlight video. This is Nujabes featuring Apani B. The track is called Thank You. And I want to thank y'all for hanging out. And again, 15 minutes after the hour, we'll be back with some with a break session. I'm thinking I was at Google I/O recently, so I may talk about some stuff that I found cool at Google I/O, or like some of the like workshops or whatever and things. And then normally, if nobody comes on, I take a look at an artist's website, listen to some music, watch some videos, and yeah. So yeah, cool. So again, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to send y'all back. Here's some traveling music. And so, yeah, see you soon. Thanks again for hanging out. Here we go. Sharing my screen. Make sure I have the audio. So again, this is Nujabes featuring Apani B. The track is called Thank You. All right. See y'all later. Be easy. Thanks again. See you 15 minutes after the hour.
Well, let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity.